Hello, and welcome back to 600 cycles later on the most average playthrough of Oxygen Not Included of all time. I had some technical issues. I lost tons of footage and then was trying to decide if I was even going to continue to post, so hence the delay. And then I recorded a few more videos and realized that I had doubled my audio input. And so there was a terrible echo that made me want to die. So we're going to try this again. I actually think this might be useful because I am playing with the Fast Friends Open Republic Access beta at the moment. And so I'm going to go over that and some of the other things that I've been doing with that. I mean, we're at cycle 700 plus, 707, and it runs like it was cycle 100. It runs incredibly well. I have been blown away by the speed with which this has been running. Now, obviously, duplicants will. Let's see what happens here. Will stop once they've completed. Okay, let's follow. Will stop once they've completed a task and pause for a moment to figure out what their next task is. But that's just because the computer has to make decisions based on pathing and how many tasks they're going to do and all that stuff, right? So probably not going to happen here because it looks like they're on a storing task. So, but building tasks and whatnot, that happens a lot. But anyway, yeah. So let's just go over the updates here. And there's a few updates that I haven't actually, or updates part of this beta that I haven't actually played around with. But I'm going to cut to the overview page from Clay, and we'll go over it and take a look at everything. All right, so yeah, public testing page from Clay. We're going to look at the reveal hidden contents. So there's a bunch of new critter morphs. So there's the Cuddle Pip, which I have. We can take a look at. There's a vole and then two shell creatures: the Delectavole, Santa Shell, and the Oak Shell, which I have not looked at either three of those, but we will. We've got all four duplicants. I haven't seen the Banshee because no one ever gets stressed out, but the Yodeler trait is amazing. I love it. I have all of the new outfits on someone. The new animations on the printing pod screen are pretty cool. I haven't noticed a lot of these changes. The poke shells it is a problem that they consume so much less mass. I was kind of relying on them to provide more for me, but they haven't, and that's fine. The husbandry experience has definitely been noticed in my ranchers. I've got a ton of them, and I don't need it, but it's becoming less and less work for them each time, and eggs are just hatching like crazy, which we'll see in a moment. So that, the husbandry experience is good. Wrangling speed is faster with a higher husbandry level. That's been noted as well. I've used the copy settings on incubators. That works well. The shearing animation on Drecos, I think that's in one of the videos that I didn't lose. It's horrifying. So, there's that. I haven't actively noticed this change in duplicate movement, but I haven't been watching for it. Oh, excuse me. The copy building button remaining visible when the building's already been deconstructed is great, and I love that. Duplicants wearing equipped clothing, we'll see in a moment as well. I don't have a controller. The critical bladder status is interesting because it certainly gets rid of the issue that I think a lot of newer players run into where their toilets are blocked and they don't know. And so it gives them a chance to fix it. I don't know if it gives you enough time to fix it really, but it would give you a chance to fix it. I've only ever had this diagnostic go off when they're just really far away from base and they're having a hard time getting back. So we don't have a gas range yet. Cycle recipe arrows. Oh yeah, this I did notice. The cycle recipe. I don't know. I'm not used to it, so it was weird. I have an arcade cabinet which I like, but I put it in because the heat reduction and the morale boost is higher. Nosh beans have been useful because I've been making tofu for the first time. Cooked fish to seafood is not done. This is not accurate, at least not in my version. It might be a bug, but we'll see that in a moment as well. I don't do steam engines because I have to figure out steam, and I haven't done that and don't really want to. It's definitely faster. Things are certainly optimized. It's impressive how optimized it is in terms of speed. Cool. Root energy damping. Yeah. I'm just looking at anything. I haven't even built a polymer press because I made a Draco starvation ranch and it's giving me way too much plastic. I also haven't. Packers infinitely falling. I've had a few of these happen. So. Yeah, I don't see. I don't see anything else. Strings, mutations, header is now localizable. I don't know what that means, but anyway. Cool. Let's jump back in the game and take a look at some of this stuff. Well, we'll just stop here and show you why I'm sad about the poke shells. I have light wounds. Not eating as much polluted dirt because I set them in here and I just threw them down and was hoping they would deal with all my problems, and they don't. Anyway, so let's actually go into the skills and see all these outfits. So that was the first outfit that I got. I like it. It's cool. But I think I have all of them. There is the snazzier purple suit. Is that what it is? It would be really nice if we could say it somewhere there. Anyway, we have the coveralls. We have the... No, let's... What is this one? Alright, hold on. Let's figure this out better. Here we go. Clothing refashionator, first of all. I love the art style of this. Anyway, purple polyester. That's what we have on Abe. Let's go here again. We have these coveralls. Snazzier purple jumpsuit. Cubist knit. Citrus, which I just think is hilarious. Snazzier red. That one's the confetti, I think. Snazzier green. There's the pink unitard. We have the classic cummerbund, which I mean just goes so well with the demolition helmet. I really should switch payout, but anyway. We have the pom-poms. Another coverall. I'm thinking I'm going to switch all my ranches over to coveralls. I think that'd be cool. What do we got? We got pink unitard. Is that all of them already? Oh yeah, Ren has a warm sweater on because he kept getting hypothermia. Snazzier yellow. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Yeah, anyway, I love it. It's, they're cool. And what I like about it is, like, when they're not in suits, which on this base happens very infrequently, but you can just, you know, looking around and being like, oh, where's anyone else in the base? No one else in the base? You left Abe all by himself? Really? Okay. That's interesting. Well, when there are other people in the base, it's actually really weird. There should be more based on scheduling. Right? Maybe not. No, everyone's... Why are you still on red? Sorry, give me a second here. There we go. Alright, well, no one else is in the base. That's fine. You can just see them running around in their suits. That's cool. Alright, we have our Cuddle Pips. Cuddle Pips are great. I had their old ranch down here. These are slowly disappearing, which is good. I moved the ranch up here so they could Oh, excellent. Hoping for hugs. That's adorable. Anyway, so they could wild plant some thimbleweed to eat, which they have done, and it works really well. We've had no problems. Is this lullaby? It's cuddled as well. Yeah. The speed with which these things will hatch now while they're cuddled, it's unbelievable. I have one plugged in incubator going, and it has been, well, it was anyway for a long time, enough to take care of 4 full ranches plugged in. As long as it's getting lullabied and cuddled, it's enough to keep these stocked up. I unplugged this one for a while, or unplugged and actually turned it off for a while because I wasn't using them, and anyway. So these Cuddle Pips are excellent and adorable, and it hurts my soul a bit. They're just adorable. I'm trying to get a screenshot here, is what I'm doing. Come on, you Pip. Damn it. Alright, well, hang on. There it is. That's the screenshot. Hopefully the thumbnail of this video, we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, so they've been proven to be really, really useful in terms of incubators. I mean, this has been cuddled, and it's... I wish I could see... Can I see how old it is? No, that'd be too cool. Good. Anyway, but they incubate so flippin' fast when they're cuddled and lullabied, and yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, what were the other, oh, I've got some mods installed. Like I have the different sculptures mod installed. Blah blah blah. I've already forgotten what the other things were. Right, Yodeler. Yodeler is one of my favorite things. Where is... I believe Quinn is our Yodeler. Right? No, Serenaded. Who's our Yodeler? Bio. No. Yeah, you're the Yodeler. Maybe I've got two. I must have two. No one's yodeling right now. Well, someone's got to be because they're serenaded, right? Let me investigate. God, it was Quinn that was yodeling. It just took me forever to find him. Let's take a listen. Well, that was anticlimactic. Anyway, the yodeling, or the benefit for people who get yodeled to, they get serenaded. So I have two yodelers, which is why Quinn is also a yodeler and serenaded. They get a buff to, in this case, 3 different skills. It's great. Anyway, yodeler's awesome. Banshee, I do have some banshees, but what are you? Oh, I see. You jump. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Anyway, so that's super cool. Yeah, like I said, I have a bowl farm up here, but I don't have any of the delectables in it. I don't have that hooked up to shipping. Well, poopy. How old are you? 37, 46, 22, 49. What's in here then? 10. Eggshell? Can egg roll? I don't know. Whatever. That's a problem for another day. Anyway, yeah, this situation, I've actually kind of slowed it down because I don't need it as much anymore. I have 72 tons of plastic, plus I've got like 5 tons of plastic up in space right now. Just from this, I haven't built a single polymer press. Yeah, and I mean beyond that, like we'll go here for a moment. I have huge beta farm, like huge beta farm, and no slowdown in game speed. It's I've been really, really pleased with the change specifically. God, these things are adorable. Anyway, so yeah, in terms of like the actual updates, it's great. It runs really, really well. All the mods that I've installed seem to work really well. I have absolutely no complaints and only good things to say about the public beta so far. Okay, and then beyond that, as an update from the 600 cycles ago that I think the last video that I have recorded ends at, we're on the second asteroid. Let's zoom out a bit here. We've got it basically cored out. I have an arbor tree farm over here, all wild planted. I've actually got to bring a spaceship down, I believe. They're out of power. Maybe? I think they're idle. No, you're just lazy. Work in your space prison. What are you doing? I have this real simple powerless air filtration system set up. I don't know if it was hooked up to power. Okay, good. I put a battery in this just to see if it would work, and it hasn't proven to be too impressive for me. So, and we'll go over this setup I'm really pleased with. There's some wasted space, but I mean, it's washroom, great hall, and a barracks. So for one person just to stay up here and do research, I mean, Camille's not even starry-eyed, so which I'd normally hold off for a starry-eyed person to go up in space, but yeah, they're operating is why I sent them to space realistically, but they're a morale of 20, and they're on bad food. Like they got grizzly meal. Where was it? Yeah, they've got pickled meal is the only food they have because I haven't made bristle berry sludge yet. So yeah, I love the system of having it set up like this. Rockets and orbits, I know. But anyway, yeah, let's go over it. So maybe we won't start here. Maybe we'll start back here. This has been almost entirely cored out. I like leaving an ice biome just so I can collect the sleet wheat, the wild sleet wheat, once it's at like 100 plus sleet wheat. And I don't know, I just left this here because I felt like it. I don't have a good reason. It was just, I wanted to leave it here, and so I did. There's no food in there, they're all hungry. Whatever. I have a couple of volcanoes that I've dug out that I'm going to use eventually, but just not right at this moment. Regular volcano and a minor volcano. Excuse me. I've got some very janky systems going on here in terms of a bunch of stuff. We'll go over the automation for that, and like this is my cool steam vent tamer. It's just temp shift plates made out of dirt and some mesh tiles. And it works. It gets the water out of it. This one worked really, really well until I flooded it. These are diamond temp shift plates, which is a bit of a problem, but it's fine. And then yeah, that was working really well, and then I forgot about it and flooded it. And anyway, do you have enough copper ore for this? Why did I make that out of copper? All right, we'll go over this again in a moment. Is it moving stuff right now? No, it's still idle. Okay. Yeah, and then we're building. So we've got our gas storage here. We found another natural gas geyser. We've got infinite. Yeah, right. Infinite. That's what we call it. Whatever. Infinite storage of gas here for when it backs up, and we're still running out. I mean, there's two. Are all three dormant? Is it just the two of them that are dormant? Let's find out. Yes, there's better ways to do this, but that's not what I'm doing right now. No, this one's not dormant. Dormant. It's running right now. Anyway, but when they all go dormant at the same time and screw me, I need to have some sort of backup. What outfit do you have on? Yeah, that's just cool. Anyway, oh, I've dug these out. I need to. When do you start back up? I have that mod installed that tells you the flow information. 26 cycles, huh? Alright, let's sweep that. While we're going over this, I'm currently dealing with a way to get the hot cobalt from this one, which will up in 22 cycles, and the gold from this one out to cool down, because I like to have it cooled down enough I can actually just use it. And then I have my bristleberry farm here. Now, I did a dumb and decided that I wasn't gonna be smart. And I did this. I just forgot. I forgot that bristleberry was food and couldn't go into the auto, what are these, with those things, the automatic dispensers, and so I was gonna have it all feed over, and it didn't work because it's food. You can't do that. So anyway, it's fine. It's not a big deal. We're gonna make this priority 6 though, because I do want this to be done kind of soon, because I want berry sludge. Now, I also should go and find if their consumables are set so they can't eat all my berry sludge. Because no one eats berry sludge when you're on the ground, fam. Berry sludge. No one eats berry sludge. We do have berry sludge. Nice. You can eat barbecue. Stop whining. No one can have rad pills or berry sludge, because berry sludge is our space food. Because it never goes off. So, this clean water for the berry sludge, I've got the whatever, 15, 30, 45, 50 tons of clean water there. Let's go on a trip. Yeah, it was the only water that was reasonable temperature. This stuff here that was clean was kind of warm. It's like 60 degrees. I don't want to deal with that, so I didn't. So yeah, what else? I mean, other than the fact, like, there's major changes, right? Like, I set up a full Rodriguez. I've got this locked in place so that it's just supposed to be making ceramic all the time and refined carbon, but I have lots of that. I've refined 25 tons and 25 tons. Like, I've got lots of that, so I don't need more at the moment. I've been just churning out steel forever, which leaves me with 60 tons of steel. I have a lot of slime that needs to get dealt with, and yeah. Why are these not running? Yeah, I don't know why that's not running. Are you out of... Oh, sand. I got lots of... Oh, yeah, I've got lots of sand. Come on. Deal with that, folks. Oh, that's so much polluted oxygen. It's not a huge deal. I mean, it's kind of a deal, but I've got a couple of things here. It's not getting into the base. The base is clean-ish. Yikes. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, things are going pretty well. Berry sludge can just sit there. That's fine. I don't care. We've got lots of rad pills, which we'll throw into the ship here eventually. Gross. We've got them sending back. Where is that actually? I think it's up here, right? Maybe they used it all. We do have them sending back all the data banks from the thing, from the space ship on the other planet. This is where I had the telescope. I don't know. There's lots of... I guess we can go back over here again. Yeah, and go over this place. So I mostly corded out. One of the puffs either decided to escape before I locked it in or died, which is fine. Yeah, like I have a pip. I don't really understand why the pips aren't planting more trees. I kind of do, but not 100%. I think they might if I actually got rid of this one, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I've been using plug slugs here for power, but not recently, but let's just add a little bit of power. Just have a little ranch-ish thing here. Infinite storage here. There's not too much natural gas in there actually, but the chlorine's not too bad. I was using the rust thing for that. Water storage, you know, beta farm. I'm gonna do a video on this. This is the simplest beta farm setup ever. It's amazing. Anyway, and then what else? Oh yeah, sulfur geyser. I have the just worst system ever. This is 150 tons of sulfur that I've gotten out of this geyser from just this aqua tuner. Runs cold water past there, and because sulfur freezes at 115 degrees, like it has to be below or above 15. I cool it down. That's it. It's not a crazy system. It was running off ethanol, but then I ran out, and so I'm making more. Currently running off coal. I have this weight plate here to set up to tell me when there's less than 2 tons of coal. It will notify me with a little beep beep, and then I know to send more over. That's still manual for now. They're never gonna get that rust out of there. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, it's going pretty well. The speed with which this game is running is intense. I'm really pleased. Are you gonna drop a... When this thing drops the bee tinies, which are also adorable, it just drops them. Like, I want to kind of see if I can get that on camera, because again, I recorded this video once already, and my silly self decided to have 2 audio inputs. So, I'm not just gonna sit here and watch for it though. Yeah, I think those are the major updates. I think I might leave it there. We're gonna actually let's pop back here for a minute. Now you're idle, of course. We're trying to finish off the research. I've got Radbolt engines being researched right now. Pretty close there. I'm just going to try and knock out the rest of this research. Oh, I got those done. Cool. And then what I want to do is put a nuclear generator in here. Nuclear power plant in here, I think, because the rest of the space is kind of... It's a huge map, but I still feel like it's kind of taken up by either geysers that I can't move or industry that I'm not going to move that. Oh, that was what I want to do. I want to go over that cooling system. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to put the nuclear power generation here. I've never done that before, so we're going to try it out. Okay, well, I can still show this off. This system is just the simplest kind of brute force cooling system for metal from a volcano. And because I like it cold enough that they can take it right into the base and use. That is 8.6 tons of refined aluminum at 43 degrees. That came straight out of here, and all I did was made all this out of steel and shipped it through this water. And by the time it gets here, I think so yeah, it's 43 degrees when it comes to there. It spits out, what is aluminum? Once it gets down to 660 degrees, it gets picked up by and shipped off. So 660 degree aluminum, which boiled that liquid lock, but that's fine. 660 degrees in here, and then out at 43. It's awesome. So that's what I'm doing. That's why, and rather than having a shipping line all the way down, all I'm doing is dropping it straight down. It's going to come through here, land on this tile, get picked up, and go through again. And so that's going to come all the way down here. This is almost done. Refined metal. Just all refined metal, just because I don't know what's going to come through here. Yeah, not sweep only, and then hopefully... I don't know if anybody will reach that. I will find out, I guess. Anyway, once we get the coolant made, cooling solution made there, and then this one filled up with water, which I don't know exactly how much I'm going to put in there yet, we'll be able to have that same thing happen there. Yeah, and then it's going to have like in-base usable refined metal for the cost of setting that up. That looks painful. Alright, anyway, yeah, I think we're going to leave there for the moment. Let's see, why are you idle? Are you out of power? You're just standing around? Cool. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really done a ton of, like, I haven't gone to a single other planet. It's just, as you can see, it's just the two planetoids I have access to without spaceships. So this is a carbon dioxide ship that is just for research. It's just in orbit of the second asteroid. Like, I've explored nothing. So, you know, maybe that'll be more fun. But come back and see if it's going to be fun. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And as always, remember not to suffocate. I'm still going with that joke. Yes, it's 600 cycles later, and I am still running with that terrible joke. Alright, bye!